What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Many black men that I know wanted to make it in several industries. I believe some of us even had dreams of being in sports, playing running back for the Cowboys. Some of y'all are playing point guard for the Lakers, or a musical dream. You had a lot of brothers that wanted to rap or sing or have something in the entertainment world. And here's what I have found out based on my research and based on what other people have done in the black community in the past. I've noticed that black men who've garnered a lot of money or income in these industries, it has not resulted in a lot of power or opportunity for black people. And the reason why is because the mindset is still the same. I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about, but let me explain. You can still have the poverty mindset, although you got $400 or $500 million. And that is what's going on with brother Snoop Dogg. Now, Snoop Dogg may be wealthy. He may have ownership of certain things, but I want to get you to understand his attitude toward the Grammys. And this is a lot of black people with the Grammys or the Emmy Awards and things like that. He put up a post on where he talked about, rappers with the most Grammy Awards. Jay-Z, 24, Kanye, 24, Kendrick Lamar, 17, Eminem, 15, Pharrell, 13. He's had 20 nominations and 0 wins. He's put that out there. Okay? And of course, this is a way for him to cry about the fact that, he's never won one. And I can understand being in the industry for that many years and feeling like you're snubbed and all of that. But Snoop Dogg owns Death Row. Is that right? He owns Death Row. So the question in my mind comes to pass. Why don't Snoop Dogg have his own award show? Oh, I know why. I'm going to tell you why. Because Negroes don't respect black-owned things. That's the reason why. Because we've seen how Snoop Dogg and them was carrying out at the Source Awards in the 90s. I mean, dare I say, the East Coast, West Coast war. And so what happens is that black people who run hip hop can do things for themselves, got the money to do things for themselves. But now here's the problem with them. They don't want to put, a lot of brothers don't want to put in the work. You don't want to put in the intellectual capacity to make it work. So all the time you are crying about what some outside body doesn't want to give you. Despite having 79 million Instagram followers and being one of the most loved rappers ever. I love Snoop Dogg like crazy. I grew up on Snoop. I remember when I first heard him on The Chronic in 1992. I was 11. I don't even think Dr. Dre's won a Grammy, if I'm not mistaken. But you don't see Dre crying about it. And the reason why you see us crying about it is because we don't believe we can do things without white folks. That's the reason why. And if they don't recognize us, then we ain't us. We ain't us. And that tends to be our biggest downfall. And I want to challenge you black men, okay? I want to challenge you black men because some of you guys who will make it in life not going to get chosen on your talent. You're going to get chosen because somebody likes you or somebody dislikes you. If you ever feel like you are being left out of something, if you ever feel like you are being minimized, if you ever feel like you're being overlooked, let me give you a word of advice. Go out there and do it for yourself. You create what you need to see for you, for your community. You got to do it. I'm gonna give you an example. I have a small channel called the Pan-African Dating Show, right? I want you brothers to go over there and support me on the channel and subscribe, hit the bell over there, okay? We got 22,000 subscribers in the first 2 months. That's very fast, right? There was no black all-around dating show that looked like Cut or Jubilee in the world. Don't exist. Not no high quality. And I looked at it and I saw some of the things that some of the other brothers was doing here on YouTube. I saw people was doing the struggle streams and stuff like that. And I thought, this would be a good opportunity to put, some of the black men and black women together in the world that want to see something that's a quality product and things. Let me, ain't nobody else doing it. Let me go ahead on and put it out there. See what happens. And if it blows up, that's an opportunity for us to be able to control our own data narrative and put our cultures onto it and be able to connect our people in a different way. Now, of course, people, told me it was, some folks was hating, it's trash and all of that. But the reality is that ain't nobody gonna make you look the way you wanna look but you. Ain't nobody gonna appreciate you but you. In the world. Nobody is gonna come and make you look the way you supposed to look unless you do it yourself. Create your own award show. I used to, I hear a lot of black men, a lot of times complaining about, black women and we tired of the weaving and sandling it up. And I get that, right? A lot of black women is doing a lot with these weaves and sandals. Okay, I get it. I get it, right? A lot of black men complain about that. Here's what you got the opportunity to do. You got the opportunity to start your own beauty pageant. You got your own ability to start your own elite groups, your own business groups. You can set the rules of engagement. Ain't nobody stopping you. I'm never going to sit back and complain about the fact that certain people put me out or left me out of an opportunity because that's what they're supposed to do. Well, what you talking about, O'Shea? Well, they gave Kanye an award. They gave that person an award. Okay. Maybe so. But if I feel left out, I'm going to start a revolution up in this thing. I'm going to start a revolution. If I felt left out, I'm not going to leave it up to you. I'm not going to leave it up to you. And I see a lot of blacks always complaining about the Grammys. Blacks always complain about the Emmys. Go out there and get and start the stuff up, man. Why are you playing? Start it up. Put your own money over there. Start it up. Stop the crying. Get it together. And make people respect you. We got to get back to the days of the old Negro League. We got to get to the days of the old black church where they wouldn't let us go to church with them or school with them. The HBCUs. We still in that same era, man. And we think that because, racism ain't that strong as it used to be, that thing's going to be different. You still not deciding your outcome. At least if somebody didn't decide your outcome, let it be you. If you so concerned with it. I hate to see these rich and so-called who I thought powerful people cry all the time, especially the men. It looks bad. It looks bad as black men when you have the ability to change something and you cry about it. Let me tell you something a lot of brothers are crying about. Women. Oh man, the black woman won't let me lead, brother. She won't let me do nothing. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, true, you're gonna have women out there that's not gonna be, down with the cause or with your program. But what does that stop you from doing what you do? Did the black woman come outside your door this morning, put an axe to your throat and say you can't go outside? No. Too many black men are crying all the time. And it's not just the ones that are poor. You talking about the ones that are rich. I want you brothers to be empowered, man. Why? Like if any other group of guys can go out here and get their stuff done, you see the Jews do it. You see other guys. Why can't you do it? Ain't no reason why you can't do it. You need to go out there and do it. Because you have that ability to do it. So the question is, why ain't you doing it? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.